Yo, I want to talk about... Oh, wait, hang on. Yep, there we go. I want to talk about Magic's controversial Christmas card. In this video, I'm going to go over what the card actually is, my take on the controversy surrounding it. The card itself is quite complicated, so I want to make a list of all the requirements you need to play it. And it wouldn't be Christmas if I didn't check that list twice. And because, like the wise men, comedy comes in threes, I'm going to end this video by finding out who's naughty or nice. So stand back, little drummer boy. We don't have time for a drum roll as we discover what the card actually is. Seasonal Sequels is the 2023 holiday promo card, which, according to the card's official announcement post on the Magic the Gathering website, link in the description, is to be given out to stores, employees, partners, and friends of Wizards of the Coast. It's a 3 blue and X instant depicting fan favourite Ravnica characters Aurelia, Amara Tandris, Ral Zarek, Thibaulfip, a Rakdos being in a suit, a snowman, maybe? And what is that? Is that a goat? All outside a cinema. So let's talk about the controversy. Before I can give you my take on what's got some people riled up, we need to know what it is they're actually riled up about. Is it that this card isn't going to be made available widely to anyone, but instead kept exclusive to a select few? Sort of. Magic the Gathering do a lot of special exclusive cards as little thank yous to certain people. Like the Judge promo given to people that officially judge tournaments. The Heroes of the Realm cards given to staff as part of their employee recognition program. Or the Celebration cards, which are non-legal but are created to note special events, like a collaboration with a celebrity or the birth of one of game creator Richard Garfield's children. Most people don't mind that these cards are extremely rare and have accepted that they'll just never see one in real life. But some are annoyed by it. I have a friend who wants that unique Art Judge promo of Sliver Legion, for instance. But due to its limited print, it's incredibly rare and expensive. And as a collector, it annoys him that he'll never own a full set of each of the artworks. Is this an issue for you? Let me know in the comments below. Oh, and subscribe while you're down there. Thanks. So if not that, is the controversy over the fact that these holiday cards used to be silver bordered but now aren't? Well, no, but that is another thing that upsets people. Silver bordered cards are a whole other subject, which I'll do a video on at some point. But in short, some people don't see them as real cards and don't want to play with them. Having a silver border meant that these cards were easily recognisable, but people don't buy cards they don't want to play with, so what's he changed the silver border to this tiny little acorn symbol at the bottom, seemingly to trick people that don't want them into buying them anyway. And the symbol doesn't even represent anything anyway. Some acorn cards are legal, some aren't, sometimes they're special promos, sometimes they're available in packs, and it's another video for another time. Now, the controversy surrounding seasonal sequels is a much older argument, which this card reignited the fires of recently. See, the idea is that all these Ravnica characters are seeing Magic-themed versions of Christmas movies. For instance, the flavor text reads, "Now showing Sword of Hearth and Home Alone." Very good. 8 Crazy Nights Charge, Holiday Incinerate, and Phyrexian Gremlins. On the nose that last one, but I'll forgive it. Now, you may have already spotted the issue here. Are all of these Christmas movies? I mean, Gremlins is set at Christmas, but is it really about Christmas? What constitutes a Christmas movie is an old argument, and I imagine some of you have your responses already based on the flavor text alone. But wait, because let's look at that artwork again. The films apparently showing at the cinema are, on the right, Llanowar Elf, presumably starring Will Freyalise. And on the left, Die Hardened Scales, presumably starring Bruce Force of Willis. Now, the question of whether Die Hard is a Christmas movie is one that has sparked many an argument, both online and in real life. And I know that you guys are going to have your opinion, and I'm not here to try and settle this debate with facts or reason. I'm just going to tell you my thoughts on the matter, and you guys are free to politely tell me your thoughts about it in the comments below. But if you ask my opinion, I would say yes. Die Hard is not only a Christmas movie, but it is up there as one of the top Christmas movies. Right beside The Princess Bride, which is also a Christmas movie, and I will die on this hill. But how can I possibly say that Die Hard is a Christmas movie? Well, it's set at Christmas, and it's all about forgiveness and reuniting with family. There's Christmas music, there's snow, there's presents, there's a tree. His wife's name is Holly. Now I have a machine gun. Ho, ho, ho. I think what makes a Christmas movie is what you yourself watch at Christmas and what brings you together with those that you love. Hey, but don't take my word for it. Let's compare it to other classic Christmas movies that, in England at least, have become staples of the season that play on TV every year. The Great Escape. Not really about Christmas, but they do sing Christmas carols to cover up the sound from the tunnel they're digging to escape the Nazis. The Sound of Music, as far as I remember, doesn't feature Christmas at all, but still plays every year, even though it's mostly about a family and their plans to escape the Nazis. Harry Potter has scenes in it that feature Christmas, but it's mostly about a wizard boy and his friends uncovering plots to kill him, and then having to escape the wizard equivalent of Nazis. Now, why are these Christmas movies? Maybe it's the soundtracks, or the time of year they were first released. Maybe in England they tap into our nostalgia. Because after the Second World War, there's nothing more patriotic than telling a Nazi to get fucked. But if these can be Christmas movies, then you know what, seasonal sequels? I'm A-OK with you putting Die Hard front and centre. But let's look at what the card actually does. Pitch the titles of up to X holiday-themed sequels to target spell. Copy that spell for each title pitched, except the copy has that name. You may choose new targets for the copies. Simply adding numbers isn't festive enough. So basically, when cast, copy a spell X times, but you need to come up with a unique Christmas-themed name based on the original card for each copy. The card gives us some examples in the art and flavour text, but only 6. So I thought I'd make a quick list of 20 more films and their magic versions of names that you might use when casting this card, based on 20 well-known Christmas movies. Here we go. It's a Wonderful Life from the Loam. Terminus on 34th Street. Reckless Scrooged. The Santa Claus of Geeks. Recurring Nightmare Before Christmas. Love Actually Struck Beast. Untethered Polar Express. How the Grinch Stolen Goods. Jingle All the Wayfarers Bauble. Deal Gone Bad Santa. The Goblin Snowman. Nativity Bolt the Fiend-Blooded. Jack Frost Titan. Kiss Kiss Gut Shot. That's my favourite. Earnest Fellowship Saves Christmas. The Muppet Battle Hymn. Probably my weakest one, but the best movie. Harry Pot of Greed. Oh, goddamn, no, the wrong game. Harry Potion of Healing? The hills are alive with the sound of Kayla's music box. The Great Devscape. No, okay, no, that's my favourite one. And Beloved Princess Bride. The Princess Bride is a Christmas movie, fight me. So that's our list of 20 more magic-themed seasonal sequels that we can play when we name this card. I bet you can think of a million more. Let me know in the comments below. But as it's Christmas and we've made the list, now it's time to check it twice. And as we can see, it's... Wait, hang on. That's not the list that we just made. What is... Oh, I know what that is. Look, I didn't want to do this. This isn't how I wanted to end this video. I wanted to just make a silly list of magic film puns and talk about how people were arguing over whether Die Hard was a Christmas movie or not. But as I'm sure you're aware, that current discourse around magic quickly changed after Wizards of the Coast parent company, Hasbro, announced that of the 6,300 worldwide employees, as stated in a 2023 Hasbro investor fact sheet linked in the description below, there would be, and I quote from the announcement, additional headcount reductions, which they stated would be affecting approximately 1,100 colleagues globally in addition to the roughly 800 reductions already taken. That is a massive percentage of their total employees to let go. This was reported on by many outlets. I'll link a few of those below too. And I won't go too in depth into it, as it's not my place as a dumb opinions and weird takes video creator. But I couldn't say nothing. I couldn't talk about the discourse around this one card and ignore the larger discourse around people losing their livelihoods. Because the shocking thing is, this announcement came mere weeks before Christmas. And the response on social media from some of the people affected is just heartbreaking. That list I showed was from nworld.org, a website that some of the outlets reporting on this linked to as a source. I'll link it below too. The N-World list is a collection of those social media responses from people directly affected. Dixon DeBow, creator relations. Words cannot describe. So many talented friends and co-workers simply gone. Bree Heiss, art director. Much to my surprise, it's my last day at Wizards. Ayrton Bernstein, senior development editor. I haven't figured out my next steps yet. If you know of an opportunity that might be a good fit for me, please let me know. These people didn't see it coming. They just had the rug pulled out from under them. At Christmas. Imagine what toll that's going to take on those left in the company. Not just in the increased workload, but never knowing if you're next. that you could be gone at the drop of a hat at any time. Magic sets spend years in developments before they're released. We won't see the effects of this until maybe 2025, but trust me, this will have a negative impact on the game. There's no way you can do this to the people making it and it not. And what's amazing to me is that Wizards of the Coast is profitable. Look at this graphic put out by Hasbro themselves in their Notice of 2023 Annual Meeting of Shareholders and Proxy Statement. Link in the description. The only revenue that's up is Wizards of the Coast, Magic and D&D, and digital gaming revenues. I suspect things like Magic Arena and D&D's Baldur's Gate 3. Interestingly, that same statement shows this graphic too. In 2022, Chief Executive Officer Christian P. Cox took home nearly $9.5 million. Executive Vice President Deborah Thomas took home over $6 million. President and Chief Operating Officer, Wizards of the Coast and Digital Gaming, Cynthia Williams, over $6.5 million. Former President and Chief Operating Officer, Eric Nyman, $6.3 million. Former Chief Executive Officer, E1, Darren Throp, $10 million. Who's naughty or nice? Well, I can tell you who's not nice. It's these people. Rather than take a pay cut or reduce their bonuses to save the jobs of the people that have done what they've asked and have made them a profit, they're rewarding themselves tens of millions of dollars each year and throwing people away just before Christmas, leaving them without direction to scramble for new work. I didn't want to end the video this way, but hey, Christian P. Cox, fuck you. Merry Christmas. Thank you very much for watching my video, and thank you to my patrons whose names are on screen now. I'd also like to thank the sponsor for this video, me and my Patreon page, where you can get your name credited on screen too. Check it out as one of the many links in the description below. Hit the like button, leave a comment, install an ad block. Most importantly, subscribe and share this video with a friend. Hit the notification bell and do all the things that the algorithm loves. If you agree or disagree with any of my points, or you want to see me do a video on another subject, let me know. I wish you a Merry Christmas, and I will see you next time.